Hello everybody, Teching 101 here. In today's video, I will attempt to eliminate Barry with the common cold. Oh god. Oh yeah, I'm still sick. So we're gonna get a little bit of a low effort kind of video today. Dude, every time I get the cold, it's always like it follows a very predictable path. I don't know if it's the same way whenever you guys get colds, but with me it's always like a day or two where I can barely talk and my throat is just super scratchy and sore, and it's just like and then after that goes away, we enter the runny nose phase of this, where my nose is just constantly dripping, and it's just it's disgusting. But it's okay. It's okay, because last night I was like sitting in bed and I was just kind of like, all right, anything for me to like talk about tomorrow that can kind of be like, you know, like a quick video I could get out that isn't too labor intensive or anything, because I'm not really, my energy levels are kind of down right now. And I saw an advertisement on some like One Piece Facebook page I follow that was a quiz on how well do you know Chopper, and I immediately was like, you don't know Tony Chopper, I know Tony Chopper. So we're going to do a Chopper quiz today, and maybe some other quizzes that are on this website. This is opfandom.com. It's a website that covers a lot of One Piece news and whatnot. But, you know, anybody that's been following my channel in the last week or so, if you've been following the community posts I've been making, you've been seeing that I've been doing the geography quizzes, right? And I really, you know, I love trivia, and I especially love really, really hard trivia questions. A lot of people might say, like, dude, Teching, maybe throw some easy questions every once in a while. But I'm like, no, if we're going to do trivia, we're going to do man's trivia. This is Chopper trivia, you know? So that's the way I'm doing the geography quizzes. So I'm always looking for a trivia that's going to like challenge me as a One Piece fan. That really makes me think. Nothing that's like, you know, what's the name of Robin's devil fruit? It's like, oh man, I don't know. I think she can control like plastic or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, here we are. We're gonna take this quiz and hopefully it'll be up to the task. I want some deep dives into Tony Chopper's character here. So let's start this and see what we got. All right. So, question number 1. There's 15. What is Chopper's least favorite food? All right, here we go. All right, this is already not a super easy question, I don't think, because they're not doing the thing that you know, whenever there's like a multiple choice, right? It's like anything sour, spicy, bitter, or salty. Those are all things that you could legitimately believe that Chopper would hate. Right? His favorite food is cotton candy. He likes sweet foods. So if you put like anything sweet on here, that's like a throwaway answer. No. There's no throwaway answers when you do multiple choice. My preference on multiple choice is 5 or 6 answers, and they all sound legitimate. That's when you get a good multiple choice. But in this case, it's actually going to be anything spicy. Yes. Oh, and it's SBS information. Yes. SBS One Piece Manga Volume 73. They're citing their sources. Yeah. Okay. All right, what's next? Okay, how old was Chopper before the time skip? This one, I mean, you got to pay attention to, like, timelines and stuff, you know? It's like, the Straw Hats do occasionally, it does occasionally come up, like, how old they are, but it's really something you got to pay attention to. Like, Oda will reveal a lot of this stuff, like Frankie's age, I don't think was ever actually stated in the story. It was something that Oda mentioned in SBS. In fact, if you actually go back and look at that SBS question involving Frankie, people were actually confused by how old the dude was. Like, people thought Frankie was around the same age as, like, Zoro and Sanji. You know, he was, like, in his, like, early 20s or something. And Oda came out and, like, oh, no, he's, like, 34. Okay. So, yeah, no, but with that case, Chopper was 15 before the time skip. He's 17 right now. In the Return to the Sabaody arc, which was Chopper's position upon arrival? Oh my god, this is a good question! Yes! Yes, I don't know this off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to think on this one a little bit. Oh my god, it's an actual, honest-to-God, legitimately difficult trivia question. All right. In the Return to Sabaody arc, okay, so let's go through these, all right? So, Zoro was first, Frankie was second, all right? I know that, like, off the cuff, because that was the joke that Zoro was there first. Frankie was there second, because he immediately, when he needed, like, 10 days to go work on the Sunny, so he got there a little early. I don't it was either Nami or Usopp that were number 3. I don't remember which, but I don't think it matters. Either Nami was number 3 or Usopp was number 4, or flipped. And then in the reverse order, Luffy was the last one. He was number 9. Robin was 8. Because when Sanji got there, Shaki mentioned the only ones they were waiting on were Robin and Luffy. Oh my god, I gotta have to think about this. This is good. Oh, this question is worthy. Okay, so, Sanji would have been 7 then. So we have Chopper and Brook. I think Chopper got there the day before Sanji. I'm remembering this as Shaki explaining it that, like, yeah, Zoro was here first, Frankie was here second. I can't remember Nami or Usopp, which one were first. And then I think she said Chopper got here yesterday, and then Sanji, I think, got there. Did Brook get there the day before, though, too? I think Brook might have got... No. The day of Brook's concert was that day. I'm going to say it's either 5 or 6, and it's one of those... Both of those options are on here. It's either 5 or 6. All right. It's not 3, it's not 4. I know it's not 3 or 4. It's either 5 or 6. I have a feeling that Brook got there after Chopper. I think it was Brook and Sanji maybe getting there the same day because it was the day of Brook's concert. I'm going to go with 5, but I don't know. Oh my god, did I get it right? I got it right! I got it right! Yeah! Okay, now we're talking. Oh, alright. Oh! I see what you're doing! Oh man, this is brutal, but I love it. Alright. What was the name of the mushroom Chopper fed Dr. Hiriluk? Amudame, Aniudake, Amidake, Amiudake. Yeah! Okay, alright. Oh, boy. Okay, alright. It's, it ends in a dake, which are 3 of them, so we can eliminate the first one. It's not Amudame. It's not that. It's either, this one or this one. I feel like Amidake, I feel like there was more syllables in the word than that. I'm thinking this one. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I actually, is it actually, those the right answers, or there's just the ones I'm selecting? I don't know. Does it actually go red if I pick the wrong one? I don't know. If One Piece was set in our world, where would Chopper be from? That one's easier. He's going to be from Canada. Oh, Canada, from SBS 56, Chopper would be from good old Quebec. I don't know. All right, yeah, but he'd be from Canada. What form does Chopper mainly use? Okay, this one is an easy one. It's clearly Brain Point is the one he spends most of his time in because, you know, for marketing and whatnot. He's the Pikachu of One Piece. What is the name of the island Chopper trained on? Okay, now we're getting into easier question territory. It was the Torino Kingdom, so there's that. Okay, which of the following is not one of Chopper's known fighting techniques? Okay. Okay, Scope is one, Heavy Gong is one. All right. Sakura Fiore, he does have a technique called Sakura Blizzard. I don't remember if it's Sakura Fiore in the Japanese. And he does have a technique called Rosio Michieri. And he also has a Cloven Cross. So this is tricky. I feel like the only tech... Ooh, this is... I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's... Because I know this is Sakura. I don't know enough Japanese, but I'm going to assume it's this one. Ah, I got it wrong! No! I don't know Chopper! All right. What is Chopper's blood type? Oh, damn! You're really hitting us hard with this one. I think this... excuse me, SRH negative. I think this is Sanji's. Which, if Chopper had Sanji's blood type, he would have easily given Sanji his blood, but he didn't, so yeah. I honestly don't know. Hey, here's a question. If Chopper ate the human fruit, you know, like, reindeer blood I don't think is, like, comparable to human blood. Like, I don't think you could do blood transference from a reindeer into a human. So, when Chopper ate the human fruit, did that alter his blood type, so now he has reindeer blood and human blood? I'm actually kind of curious. That's actually kind of interesting because animals will have different kinds of blood types, you know? Blood types don't work the same in birds as they do with humans, right? Like, you know, we have, like, I'm O positive, you know? We have, like, you know, A, B, O positive, O negative, stuff like that. I don't think it works the same in all animals, so I'm curious exactly how that worked with Chopper. I don't know. I'm just, I'm gonna have to guess on this one. I guess it's not this one, but I really don't know what the other one is. I'm gonna go with this one. That's X. I did not know. From SBS Volume 66. I gotta brush up on my SBS knowledge. All right, how often does Chopper bathe? See, like, bathing, I remember this question, but I can't remember if Oda just mentioned that, you know, because Chopper being a reindeer and all, he just kind of, like, you know, gives himself, like, a tongue bath kind of now. He just kind of, like, you know, like, licks himself. That's kind of just how he cleans himself. I don't remember. Oh, dude. I mean, yeah, he's got to bathe at some point. Like, that counts as bathing, right? I mean, yeah, he's a reindeer. That's how reindeers. I don't know how reindeers bathe. I don't know. It's just like, let's see. Every other day, once every 3 days, twice a week. He doesn't. Wow, these are tough ones. These are hard. Okay, I'm gonna go. I take that back. They lulled you into a false sense of security there. They were just like, "Hey, yeah, now we're gonna give you some easy questions, and now here back to the hard ones." It's like, damn. I don't know. Like, I feel like Chopper. I feel like this is once like a trick question. Like, he doesn't bathe. I was gonna say. All right, not a trick question. Once every 3 days. All right, there we go. Okay. When is Chopper's birthday? That one. Okay. So I did a trivia contest at Techo last year at the anime convention in Pittsburgh I always go to, and I put this question in that trivia, and it was, when is Chopper's birthday? And I even gave a hint to the crowd. I was like, it's in the winter, and he's a blue-nosed reindeer, and a lot of people picked the 25th. It's the 24th. Yeah, it's the 24th. It's Christmas Eve. What is the name of Chopper's love interest? This one I know. It's Milky. Milky is the reindeer mink that lives on Zoe. She's also very popular. Oh, right here. Chopper became highly infatuated with the female reindeer Milky when she rubbed against his cheek and called him Dr. Chopper. Chopper fell over dazed in a very Sanji-like manner, complete with love hearts in his eyes, causing Usopp to wonder what had come over the usual platonic Chopper. Yeah, so this is something that this is like a little joke that, like, I think only really works on Zoe. But, like, yeah, Chopper has mentioned before, like, a couple times in the story that, like, yeah, he doesn't have, like, love interests in humans. That's not how that works for him. He just doesn't feel anything there. So it's just like, oh, okay, you're not going to romance Chopper. But then they go to Zoe, and the minks are there, and then he falls in love with Milky, or becomes, like, at least is crushing on Milky. So I thought that was a really funny joke, because it's like, normally he wouldn't, but, like, they're minks. So there you go. Yeah. He's not aromantic. I guess he's just aromantic when it comes to humans. What type of animal is Chopper often mistaken for? That is a tanuki. Although, okay, it's one of these. So he's been called a tanuki. He's been called a raccoon dog before, because that's like the literal translation. I'm going to say all the above. Okay, that one, I see where you're going with that, because in the English, they do call him a raccoon dog. All right, which is a tanuki, so he has been called that. But I often understand this. However, raccoons, dogs, and raccoon dogs are completely different species. Yes, but I will say the word are used to describe him. Although you didn't say the word, you said what type of animal. I need to read more. So there you go. Yeah, that was on me. What is Chopper's favorite type of island in season? Probably winter on a winter island. No, it's spring on a... I needed to think about that one a little longer. Man, I don't know my Chopper. That's literally spring on a winter island is literally what Drum Island was at the end. Man, this is, yeah. Why did Hiruluk name him Chopper? Okay, this one is easy. Because of his strong horns that could bring down a tree. Because of his ability to chop or change form. That wasn't it. It was this one. Okay. Man, okay, this wasn't... I did not know Chopper as much as I thought. I think I got like 5 wrong. Man. I got 66%. Man, if I was back in college, that'd be a D. Oh, man, I got a Will a D on this. All right, well, I'm sorry, guys. I failed. I didn't know Chopper. Yeah. Okay. Well, what else do we got over here? We got some other quizzes. We got, how well do you know Monkey D. Luffy? Hopefully I'll know Luffy better than I know Chopper. He's the main character of the story. Let's see what we got. All right, how well do you know Monkey D. Luffy? Test your knowledge on the soon-to-be king of the pirates. All right. What is the name of the island where Luffy trained to improve his hockey abilities? That is Rusukaina. How does Luffy bathe? Oh, my God. Okay. For Luffy, I'm going to say once a week. Yep. That's kind of disgusting, but I also believe that for Luffy. Yep. How many times did Luffy ring the Ox bell at Marineford? 16. Wait. Yep, it was 16. I was like, maybe it was 8. Like, he rang it 8 times twice, but no, he rang it 16 times. Yep. I wonder if the Ox Lloyd is ever going to be relevant in the story. They brought it up as, like, an ancient warship that's pretty famous. I wonder if it was a ship during, like, the Void Century or something. Kind of one of those things in One Piece that only gets brought up, like, one time and never gets mentioned again. What is the name of Luffy's home island? Okay, this one is... okay. The island was named Dawn Island. The village was Fuchsia Village, and the kingdom was Goa Kingdom. So what is the name of the island? Dawn Island. Yes. Who gave Luffy the scar under his eye? Himself. He did it. Did it with a dagger, and plenty of times, it depends on the version of the story you're watching. Like, the original anime cut that scene out, I believe. Episode of Luffy included it. There was a couple of, I think, episode of East Blue included it. But, yeah, there's some versions that have that and some don't. What was Luffy's registration number at the Corradia Coliseum? Okay, so it's definitely a reference to 56 because Gomu, and they have a bunch that are all 56 based. So I see that. Okay. I feel like Oda just making it 5'6", 5'6" would be like too on the nose, like too obvious. But then again, it was only just a throwaway thing for the... It's not like it mattered. I feel like there was a 0 on it for some reason. Like, I feel like there was an O there. I don't think it would have been 0565. I don't think it was 0565. I think it's either 5656 or 0556. I feel like there was a 0, so I'm going to go with the first one. Yeah, I knew that. Okay, yeah. All right, what is the name of Luffy's adoptive mother? That is Curly Dadan. Curly Blue Jam. Okay, so Blue Jam were the name of the Blue Jam pirates that they fought against when they were kids, Ace, Sabo, and Luffy. Makino is... I mean, Makino was basically like Luffy's big sister growing up. You know, she definitely helped raise Luffy. Dadan had to deal with all of the bullshit, though. She was the mom. She was definitely the mom that had to deal with raising Sabo, Ace, and Luffy. And Crocodile is a fan theory that Crocodile actually had... his sex swapped by Ivankov, and it turns out that he is actually Luffy's mom. But I don't really subscribe to that theory, but it is Dadan, yes. In the anime, when did Luffy first use Conqueror's Haki? Ooh, in the anime? Okay, so the first time he used Conqueror's Haki was against Motoboro, the big bull animal that Duval had. He uses it to kind of like give the shockwaves of, he's like, hey, stop, and then it's just, and then it stops. Pretty sure that's the first time he's ever been shown using it. And that was Sabaody. That was the very beginning. It was a little mini arc at the beginning of Sabaody, and Sabaody is the earliest arc on this list, because it goes Sabaody, then Amazon Lily, then Impel Down, then Marineford, so it has to be Sabaody. Yep, right here. Ah, yeah, okay. What is Luffy's laugh? Oh, that's easy. It's she. What is Luffy's blood type? Oh, man, I still don't know that one. Probably also not the same as Sanji's. Sanji's isn't even listed here. I'm going to say this. No, it's F. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah. When is Luffy's birthday? Luffy's birthday is May 5th. It is Children's Day in Japan. Yep. If One Piece was set in our world, where would Luffy be from? He would be from Brazil. What was Luffy's third bounty? Okay, here we go. Here's a one. All right, his first bounty was 30 million. His second bounty was 100 million. And his third bounty would have been 300 million. Yep, there we go. How old was Luffy at the beginning of the manga? He was 17. Oh, shit! Because Chapter 1! Oh, man, you gotta get too overconfident. That's when that shit happens. Yeah, that's true. All right, what is Luffy's least favorite food? It's cherry pie from a certain place. It is the cherry pie from Jaya, which is very interesting that Oda would have put that on there as, like, that is his least favorite food, objectively. I wonder if that's going to come back to be relevant. Almost had a perfect score, but I forgot to read because chapter 1 of the manga, Romance Dawn. Oh, did I miss 2? Oh, no, I missed the blood type 1, too, so I wouldn't have gotten a perfect score anyway. That's right, I missed the blood type 1. Which ones did I get? It was just the 2 I got wrong? I got the blood type question, and I got the age in the Romance Dawn chapter 1. Ah. Okay, we have a couple of other ones we can do here. I'm feeling like one more. I'm feeling like one more quiz is probably good. How well do you know Trafalgar Law? How well do you know Buggy? How well you know Jinbei, Brooke, Frankie, all of the strats? I feel like I gotta go with Robin next, right? Like, I feel like I have to. Man, these quizzes aren't easy. These quizzes aren't easy. Kudos to whoever put these together because, yeah, these are the kind of questions I would pick. Even I don't think would be sadistic enough to put the blood type questions down. That's going a little bit too far. But, like, hey, man, you got to read the story, read the manga, read the SBSs, read every single word that Oda writes. Okay. All right. I'm good. All right, I'm going to go with the Robin quiz because, yeah, I feel like I know Robin. All right, here we go. I got to get every single one. All right, here's the deal. I'm throwing this up there right now. If I don't get every single one of Robin's questions right, I can no longer say she is my favorite character. Well, Frankie is my favorite character, but, like, favorite female character in the story. I got to pick somebody else because I clearly don't know enough about Robin. Okay, here we go. What is Robin's least favorite food? She does not like... Oh, man, the idea of picturing Robin eating any of these is kind of like, I don't picture Robin eating hot dogs. I don't picture Robin ordering onion rings. I feel like chewing gum. Yeah. She can't swallow the chewing gum. Yeah, I mean, you can. It'll just stay in your stomach for 7 years or whatever bullshit my parents told me when I was in elementary school, but whatever. How old was Robin when she passed the archaeological exam? Okay. During the flashback at Ohara, she would have been, oh man, I think, let's see here. I think, okay, when all the shit happened at Ohara, she was 8. Like, when Saul showed up and the Buster call happened and the island was burned down, she was 8 years old. But I think she passed the exam earlier than that, but didn't she also, like, that flashback also started with her going to the Tree of Knowledge and they threw a party for her. But I don't remember if it was a birthday party or if it was like, you passed the exam, Robin, so we're going to celebrate. Ah, dude. I want to say 8, but it might be 6. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm skipping over 7. I just feel like it's either 8 or 6. It wouldn't be 9. Because everything... O'Hara was gone by the time Robin was 9. I'm going to go with 8. Oh, thank. Oh, that was close. Walking on a tightrope here. In the Return to Sabaody arc, which, okay, she was the 8th one. Let me just go through the rest of these really quick. Chopper, we've confirmed, was 5. Brooke would have been 6. Sanji would have been 7. It's 8. It's 8. Yep, it's 8. All right. If One Piece was set in our world, where would Robin be from? She would be from Russia. She'd be from Russia. What was the name of Nico Robin's mother? Olvia, not Olivia. That messed me up for a long time. I always thought her name was Olivia for the longest time. It was Olvia. Olvia. Which of the following is not one of Robin's known fighting techniques? Okay, this one is easier. Giganto Escmano is one. Demonio Fleur is one. Spider Net, it's this one. Yep. Fleurs de Escalade. I can't speak, what is it, Spanish? Yeah, I can't speak Spanish. What is Robin's blood? Oh, you son of a bitch! All right. This is brutal. All right, Luffy's was F. I don't feel like it would be the same as Luffy's. Oh, man, if it's anyone that I'm going to get wrong, it's going to be one of these. I'm going to go with X. It was S, and I was going to pick S. I was like, maybe S, but no. All right, well, I don't know Robin. Sorry. It's going to default to Nami to be my new female favorite character for right now. Which character does Robin share a birthday with? Her mom? Yep. That's an obscure one. How tall is Robin? We actually looked this up recently. Oh my god, she's over 6 foot. I think she's over 6 foot. I think she's over 6 foot. I think she's 6'2". Yes. We had to look that up recently. I think it was for like one of the tournaments I did or something. We had to see how tall Robin was, and she is over 6 foot. And I remember I had a moment where like, Robin is 6'2"? Whoa. You know, like it's like 6'2", huh? Robin 6'2". Okay, wow. All right. What was Robin's second bounty? 79 to 80. It was 80. What was Robin's slave number? This was on Tequila Wolf. Robin was never a slave. She was on Tequila Wolf. Yeah, she did have a number. I can't remember what it was for the life of me. This is something I do not remember. You know, this isn't fair because that entire arc, she was running around in that prison jumpsuit with just, like, miles of exposed cleavage. I'm not paying attention to the freaking number. And just like, damn it, distractions. I don't know. I'm going to go with this one. Okay, 3926. I have no idea. What was the name of Robin's abusive aunt? Oh, that was Roji. Yes, it was Roji. I was thinking Oron, but I think it was Roji. Yeah. Who taught Robin Fishman karate? That was Koala. Karate. And these are recent, too. I mean, this is something that happened we found out about in the Black Maria fight. What does Robin smell like? I mean, flowers, but yeah. Where was Robin Senpai Kuma before the time skip? That's Tequila Wolf. Wait a minute. Oh, Tequila Fox. Oh, I almost. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was close. But I still got 2 wrong here. Man, these were tough. I got 86. That's a B. I think that's the same score I got for Luffy's. So which ones did I get wrong? Those blood type questions. I have no idea what the blood type. I was aware that Oda revealed the blood type of the Straw Hats, but I do not know them off the cuff. And then this one, I have no idea. So yeah, there you go. There you go, guys. I don't know Robin, I don't know Luffy, and I don't know Chopper. I need to get back into my studies. So I'm going to go back upstairs now and brew a cup of tea and reread the entire One Piece manga. I'm going to go reread every single SBS right now. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll be back to regularly scheduled content shortly. Signing out, everyone. Keep on studying the One Piece.